Cast out right here. You sit and you wait until retarded walleye bite or retarded fish bites. Yo, what kind of setup does this person have? You can't see anything because it's like this. I hate when the weather is like this. Twitching. Hit you with the. Hit you with the 1-2. 1-2. Ooh, ooh, ba, ba. Yo, chill. Go. Go in your bass boat. Thing will say, zoom. Bye. See you later. No, I thought it was faster than that. Okay, that's slow. Alright, never mind, my bad. Come on, while I bite this hook. I'm sleepy. Oh, it's not on peak time. Oh yeah, I have that sprinkling bait on this. Nah, that ain't what we need. We need keepity doop. I have 2K. This. Bruh, I don't care. Pull that in a little ways, like right there. Perfect. Perfect. Yo, where'd my phone go? I done lost that. Oh, never mind. Oh, I'm sleepy. It's 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. Not p.m.
Hey, it's Call of Duty DJ here. Have you heard about the new secondary?
That's a decent size.
Mike?
Yep. I'm sitting here watching TikTok videos of those, waiting for fish to bite. Flappy Bird. I like that name. 21, I believe. 21. I'm trying to level up. I'm level 21, trying to get up to 50, or whatever that bull shark level is. I forget what level that is.
Like and
Fish.
sub.
Oh, that's not bot. $20.
I got your man, they call it the DJ. On my top, DJ, Dini.
The best way to catch a bunch on that map, switch to nighttime and let the worm sink to the very bottom.
Best way to catch a bunch. Why is that comment not loading in? I'll fill 154 pound net fast. What kind of worm? Hold up, let me reel this shot in right fast. Fastest way to reset my rods is just literally go to
The glow in the dark worm.
Ooh. This one?
You will catch hella walleye.
This worm, right? You said, but look at my nighttime. What is... My nighttime's not good.
Yeah, the early night.
What time? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'd be more towards late. I'd say
2-1.
2. 8.
At night 9.
Oh, I went with 8. No! No! That won't hurt anything. I only have like an hour left. Should I use one Bitcoin just to skip ahead an hour? Probably not.
Nah.
Nah. Am I the only English streamer? Or is there more? Last time I was streaming, someone said I was the only English. What? Hello? How's this possible? Explain. Physics? Yo, no way that's actually possible. What did Fishing Planet, or not Fishing Planet, what did YouTube do? Now when I go to my channel it says
That map is stop and go off the bottom.
That map is stop and go off bottom. I was not even doing stop and go. I was literally fishing. I was just going straight, no twitches or anything, just pulling straight. And I got either a yellow perch or walleye. It's definitely fighting like a walleye. Yep, that's a walleye. Bro, that's crazy. Alright, what's better, open face rod or baitcaster for this game? I would say baitcaster, but I'm not 100% sure. Because baitcaster definitely has better drag.
You can do that too, but stop and go is the best. Baitcaster, but they have their own uses on different maps.
Baitcaster. Alright, it's down to the bottom. What speed? 3? What about 2? Nah.
Some maps too.
I hate having to... What? No way. You are not capping. Bruh. Bruh, what is that rod tip? Hold up. Alright, let's stop. Let me get this one in. I figured out this was the easiest way to get them, and you pull your drag back, then you drill in. Pull back, and then... See, I'm at 33, watch. 30. 27. 26. Now you do some... Come on, you're right here. Yo, let's go. Thank you for the tip. I honestly was like struggling. Alright, so let it go back. You said let it sink to the bottom, do stop and go.
I'm level 6 too. I've caught every unique in the game except the new maps and purchased every rod, reel and bait in the game.
Level 62, I've caught every unique in the game except the new maps and purchased every. Nice. Wait, what is the new map? Is that the bull shark map? Wanna get it up some?
Yeah, Brazil.
Brazil? Or something. Oh, I got a bite.
You have to be level 6-8, I believe.
You have to be level 68. Yeah, I believe it's 68. Alright, my bait's right here.
Nighttime is where it's at for walleye.
Nighttime?
Like and sub.
That's dumb Nightbot. I think it does it every like 15 minutes. Might be every 5 minutes. Every 10 minutes. What am I snagged
You can
on?
catch 100 plus pounds fast AF.
100 plus pounds. I wonder how much $100 worth of walleye gives. Wait, I'm doing lift and drop. You said stop and go. I want to get a trophy, more trophy walleyes.
Walleye is the best money XP there.
What is the best lake to go to? Like, for as low as level I am. Because I've heard Florida might be it, but I went to Florida, that was not it. That was not the spot. I could not get a single bite. I think you need more, like, better baits.
No good maps till Michigan.
No good maps. And what level is Michigan? Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Hey, bro, I think you capping. No, I'm joking around. I think I'm not doing it right. I want to try a different way. I want to try twitching or straight.
Level 35, I believe.
Level 35. I ain't got that far to go. I can get that to level 35 by a week. Yo, twitching is the way. Is it stop and go or twitching? I see a fish hanging from a bobber. Yep. I never listen to what anyone says. They say stop and go and then I'll change it up for some reason. I was doing stop and go earlier, but it wasn't working. Come on. Walleye. Ooh. Decent size. What is my biggest walleye?
But the downside is you won't have the rods, reels, or keep nets when you unlock Michigan.
What do you mean I won't have the rods, reels, or keep nets? My biggest fish is 12 pound. My second is a trophy walleye, 5 pounds for 11. January, February, March, April. Yeah, I caught that.
Trust me, when you get to nighttime, that's when walleye pop off.
They pop off on stop and go or lift or twitching, because that one was on twitching. I'm gonna keep twitching, and then if nothing bites on Twitch. It's like a stop and go twitching. Like I stop Twitch. It's like I'm doing both, the stop and go and twitching. Alright, I was just doing this. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippis, 3 Mississippis.
Stop and go.
Stop and go? Alright, I'll do stop and go. Whoa, that was a bust right on top of surface. What kind of rod and reel do I need for the Franklin thing?
You can catch them on every technique, but stop and go gets quantity.
Big words. Let's see, I'll go with...
For what?
Wait, what? For what? Huh? I'm so confused now. Up, that's lift and drop. That's twitching. That's stop and go, exactly. I bought a fishing rod and did not receive it in this game. I don't know, and I sent them a thing, but nothing happened. What? I had that too. Oh, that makes me so mad.
You said what rod and reel did you need for something?
Oh, for Franklin fish, or the pike slasher up in the top left, or not top, but and on the left. What's the best kind of rod and reel for that? You might know. I'm not sure. I know it's definitely gonna be a match float rod, but I don't know what kind. I didn't go off bottom, I just started doing stop and go.
I don't know, I haven't done those missions.
I'm trying to get those done so I can get some extra cat. Bruh.
Probably a Brutus rod.
Bruh, what is this? Alright. Let's put that back. Wait, I thought I had... No. Should I buy some offset hooks? But I ain't got any rigs here. Should I buy some offset hooks instead of using the jig head I'm using?
No.
No, not offset.
Offset hook's a joke.
Offset hooks a joke. So what is it? So jig heads are better than offset or something? I did have a barbless jig head, but I don't know where it went. Because I was using that to get a little bit more XP. Yeah, that barbless jig hook disappeared. These are also something good to use, but someone else told me to use worms, so that's what I've been using.
I use the 2-0 jig head.
Jig head. Use the... I think you said you use a 2-0. Use the 2-watt. This one, 2-watt. Wait, what? No, that's 1/4.
Like and sub.
1/4 ounce. Shut up, Nightbot. That's 1/4 ounce.
Flappy Bird laugh. Yes.
No, wrong way. Oh well. I went the wrong way. I meant to go straight out by that tree. Cast straight out towards that tree, but...
Add me you in a private lobby.
No, I'm not in private. What do you play on PS4? Bro. This game like hates me. Alright.
I'm on PS5 but it's cross-gen.
Alright. Here.
My name same as my YouTube name. Gokul 12334.
Add me right fast. I'm gonna be fishing for these walleyes as you send me that. That way I don't have to stop fishing for them and I can try to catch me.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, we're in PM now. Wait. Oh no, that's where we were the last time. Stop and go. I'm gonna throw a second rod out. That way I have a better chance. But I'm gonna use worm. Oh. Whoa, this looks so sick. No.
I sent you a request.
I'm waiting on it. I've not got it yet. To go kill 1, 2, 3, 3, 4.
You're gonna catch hella walleye now.
Hold up, I'll send you a friend request because I didn't get that. Stop and go off bottom. We'll go down to my friend request very fast and see. Nope. Search for alright, there. Alright, let me throw this.
Party chat?
Yeah, invite me. Hello?
Hey. So yeah, nighttime walleye like hit like a motherfucker, dude. And if you do stop and go off the bottom, you will catch a buttload. Like when I say off the bottom, I mean like the very bottom.
Alright. Yeah, I
I'm
did
about
not.
to come up there. I'll show you.
I didn't know that.
Blue crab is where you want to be, but it's I don't know what level you got to be. I think it's like level 50 something.
It's
Michigan, when I was saying earlier, once you unlock Michigan, you won't have any of the rods and reels you need or keep net to fish there. Because what this game wants to do is, while you're progressing, every new map you unlock, minus the lower level maps, once you unlock Michigan, they stop giving you the rods and reels you need to fish there.
so it's
So
more of you
what it,
need to buy
what
them.
they want you to do is they want you to buy the DLC. And I can tell you the two best DLC to buy in this game. It's the um, bottom bottom pack.
I have that
It
pack,
gives you
I think.
it gives you a couple heavy chasers, and then you want the guards and glory packs because it gives you basically the equivalent to a Brutus
I
float rods.
I bought a pack and I did not receive my thing for it, my fishing rod for it, and that made me mad.
They end up giving it to you. I've had it do that to me a few times too, where I buy DLC and it takes forever to give it to me. So I'm about to come up there. I'm about to.
It's been almost a week now. I was like, oh my god.
Man, I haven't been up there in so long. I gotta figure out what
I didn't know they had two different games. So I bought I bought 2 packs for the Fishing Planet instead of Fishing Planet.
Yeah, see, they actually don't have two games. It's somebody that Fishing Planet's out of Russia, and then um, whoever made the Fisherman was somebody that played Fishing Planet and basically just stole their idea and made their own game. Basically copied this game.
Because it had the same symbol and everything, so I bought a pack for it, and I didn't receive it. I was like, wait, what? I was talking to someone, and they said, did you get it for the Fishing Planet or Fishing Planet? I said, duh, and they said that's why you didn't get it. It was for a different.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. Somebody that played a boatload of Fishing Planet basically stole the Fishing Planet idea. Can't remember what. I think this is the rod, the Value Cast 6x6 is what I use up there. Reel is what I end up using. Man, it's been so long since I fished up there. I think it's that one. 27-pound test. I don't even had like what 10 pound. Let's see. Yeah, I bought every rod, reel, lure, everything there is to buy in this game. I bought it. I think it's for something else. Can't remember what worm it was. I'm just gonna bring them both.
I want to get to the high level where you can catch bull sharks.
Yeah, that'd take a minute unless you buy the
Uh,
DLC to get up to blue crab. You'd have to buy multiple DLCs. You'd have to buy the Gars and Glory, the Heavy Chaser pack, and then you would have to buy the blue crab map. And then once you get there, there's an underwater glitch where you can get underwater, and you can get to a spot that not a lot of players know about, but it's the best spot to catch tarpon, really big tarpon. And then you just sit there with 4 rods, and you don't even gotta fight the fish. You can chase the fish underwater. So you chase them and catch a buttload of them fast. That's the best way to level up. That's what I was doing when I searched you. Alright, I'm making my way up there now. I just bought my license. I'm gonna show you at night times where it's at up there.
yeah, I was trying to get all these uh, like pike slasher and that buffalo fish, all those things done.
I wouldn't even worry about that until later.
Small walleye. Not, oh, that's a bite. The walleye.
I think I'm in your room. Yeah, I'm in your
Yeah.
room. I'll have to switch to nighttime. Nighttime, you mainly only catch walleye. You can catch walleye during the day whenever the raining. Whenever it's raining, you catch a lot of fish.
That's usually all the maps I get is raining maps. And I'm like, why?
Uh, I'm at nighttime now. Let me see. There's a certain tree you want to cast to.
It's that one out in the middle. It's that biggest one. I was watching a YouTube video and that's what they said. That biggest tree. I threw a buoy down towards where it was at. Xander challenge I completed. How many Bitcoin?
Walleye.
Already?
Yep.
I usually just throw down more rods just to see if I can get extra luck.
If you use leeches, I don't know if you have leeches unlocked.
No.
Leeches are really good for walleye.
I had like 30 leeches from a pack I bought and I used all of them on walleye. That's what I caught my PB walleye on, was leeches.
Yeah, there's only, it's very rare to see people catch trophy walleye out of here, but uh, mainly people that catch the trophy walleye out of here is using like a bottom rod or a float rod with like a 2-aught hook and leeches. You
I,
never want to go over a 2-aught hook, because if you go over a 2-aught hook, they won't bite as much. Caught another one.
but isn't it should be the bigger size up you'll get, it's a smaller hook.
Do what?
Should be, so like a 3-aught hook would be smaller than 2-aught. Unless this game got it backwards.
No, if you're talking about like the small like Kirby hooks, the bigger you go, the smaller it is. But in like say for bass fishing and stuff, if it's 2/0, 1/0, the lower you go, the smaller it is. Even in real life, if you're going off like the 2/0, like 1/0 being the smallest, 2/0 being bigger, that's how it goes in real life for bass fishing. So
Oh
the
no, that's my line snapped. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
yeah, so the ones with the slashes, the higher you go, the bigger they are.
Don't tell me I have the wrong hooks. I only had one hook.
Oh, what's that?
Alright, I purchased more hooks.
Yeah, I always use the 1/4 ounce jig head with a 2/aught hook. I think, I don't know, I haven't been up here for so long that I don't even know what equipment I used to use. But I used to be the best at catching walleye. I stayed on this map until I was level 40.
Wow.
When I first started playing. Yep, that goes for the walleye.
I hate when I get a bite and then don't set the hook in time.
So what that is, if you have a very, very small bite and it looks really small. Ooh, I about broke my dang line. That's a smaller fish trying to get your bait, like a perch or something.
Yeah.
It's not big enough to bite that big hook, so you'll miss it. But yeah, when I say like on the bottom, you want to be on the very, very, very bottom. Like you want to just bring that bait, like I'm talking just a little bit off the bottom, maybe an inch off the bottom. So when you do your stop and go, you want to let your bait sink all the way back to the bottom.
So it's sort of like lift and drop, but stop and go.
Yeah. You can, like, say, for the walleye here, it depending on what bait you're using, like if you're
Alright, I
using
got
one
one.
of those like minnow skin baits, you can do a straight. If you have like one of those glow in the dark shads, you can just do a straight retrieve.
Wish I
Yeah,
had
I
the
just got
light.
here and started fishing with you, and I'm already at like 13 pounds. I've done like I can do sponsored comps to give away bait coins. Like uh, you can set it up so you can do sponsored comps. I don't know if you have a lot of friends on here, but like you can do private competitions between you and your friends, and like Fishing Planet will they it ain't coming out of your bait coin. Fishing Planet gives you 5, 10, 15, I believe, free bait coins to do the comps with. I think I can give away 50 at a time, and yeah, I would do sponsored comps up here all the time, and I'd catch over like 400 pounds of walleye.
But didn't your bag have to be huge? Or would you just
I
skip
mean,
a new day?
I'm at one. I have a bag that's 1,102 pounds.
Mine's only 154.
Yeah, so like right now I'm holding a bag that can hold up to 1,102 pounds of fish. The max fish weight that I can hold is 308 pounds. So if it's bigger than 308 pounds, I have to release it. Like it won't go in the net.
Oh, that'd be bad if you went one over. If it was like 309. Oh, I'd be so mad.
There's up there in that Brazil that you can get a 400-pound shark. I wouldn't be able to keep it, but I think I should be able to keep everything in the game except that
Oh, I had one.
400-pound shark.
I missed it.
Got another one. So the best reel and rod combo for this map that I think it's actually pretty cheap to buy. Um, is let me look in my inventory. The Value Cast 6x6 and the Attorney 2000S. That's what I use.
Attorney 2000S.
I don't know what it is about that rod and reel combo for these walleye, but
Do you know what level the attorney is?
I'm pretty sure. I think it might be pretty low level.
Holy, this one's kind.
You got something on your other rod.
Small, whatever it is. Perch. Well, I forgot. Nope, that's definitely a perch. Or
But yeah, I mean you can use anything like
chain pickerel.
say if you're wanting a shorter cast distance, the spinning rods are good.
Yeah.
Like say you can also slam walleye on spinning rods here, maybe even a little bit better than the casting rods. You can slam walleye better on the casting or the spinning rods here than the casting rods because you can cast it farther. Like you can almost cast it to the other side of the lake.
Except for they ain't got as good as drag as the uh baitcaster.
You can always double up though. Like say you can get maybe 1 or 2 pounds bigger than what you're going. So you see, like I think the biggest walleye I've ever seen out here is like 5 pounds. So you can get a 10 pound rod, 10 pound reel, and then put 10 pound test on it, and you can still get positive XP with a spinning rod out here. It's like I'm using a 10 pound rod, 10 pound reel, 10 pound line, and I'm still getting XP for walleye.
You're getting more XP because you have premium. I used to have that, then it ran out.
I don't buy premium. The only reason I have premium is because I bought that Brazil DLC map because I let my buddies talk me into it to buying it and said, "Oh, you'll make a bunch of XP up there. I promise you, you'll get level 68 fast." So I bought it, and I can't catch any of the fish up there because I don't have the right rods and reels. That's what I was saying. They want you to buy DLC so you can have the rods and reels you need to even go to that lake.
They'll eventually patch that.
No, they already patched it, but I found another way around it. Yeah, they patched it when they came out with Brazil, but I found another way around it.
Hmm.
See, I was originally the first one to find
Oh,
Orange,
I did
Mississippi.
not realize this one's a
And
kid invite.
what I messed up was telling about a bunch of people. And
No.
then put it on YouTube.
How?
And it got patched. So
My drag was
I
like
had
halfway. What is my line?
what pun tail salon you got?
10.
It might have been your drag set too high, or you're having too heavy of a lure on that rod.
I have minnows on it.
What size minnow?
Small minnow.
No.
I'm on. Alright, that's a bite on.
When I'm fishing
Oh.
up there, I don't even think it's useless because
As soon as I pick up that rod, it goes off. Wow.
that's how this game is. I swear to God, once you cast out on rod, every time you cast out your casting rod, I feel like your other rods start to go off. That's how it goes for me anyway.
I turn my drag all the way down to 1 and I'll tighten it up as I need to. I just have these out just to try to get extra.
You see that little tree next to that big tree right there?
On the left or
That
right?
that tall, the left one, that tall orange tree,
Yeah.
or the yellowish looking one. Cast to that tall yellow tree next to that really big wide tree. It's deeper water right there next to that yellow tree than it is that big wide one.
What? On my. I put my drag up to 2 and it snapped my line. I give up on that rod. That's a.
Florida's got a buttload of bass, but
I was trying to catch one, but I couldn't.
if you get a crankbait, you can catch a buttload of them up there. You gotta be standing on the first dock though. But the only bad thing is you have a chance of catching a tarpon or like an alligator gar and it breaking your line because you gotta have metal leaders up there.
I have, I bought a pack and it came with leaders. I have a 40-pound leader on it. With the
The
rod.
frogs work really good up there. The topwater frogs.
Yeah. Hope I get that pack soon. I want that pack.
Yeah, but like I said, I've caught every unique in this game and caught, I believe, every fish in this game except for the two new maps. I haven't went to Brazil and haven't went to that other map, and I haven't caught them on Maku Maku because I don't like Maku Maku.
I want to like, fish for carp in this game, but I don't think they pay too good.
Weeping Willow is another one of the best maps to make money in this game, but if you don't have the carp rods and the carp bait, you won't catch nothing up there.
It's a decent sized trophy.
Michigan is another really good money grind map for the what's it called? The Northern Pikes. That used to be the old way to make money, a buttload of money in XP, was Northern Pikes and Muskie, but they nerfed Michigan. They made it harder to catch muskies, so now everybody just grinds the Northern Pikes up there. But I think they decreased the money for Northern Pikes. Still give good XP, but not as much money.
I usually come in this map and try to make my money back. Or extra. But at least try to make my money back. Like, what? I do not want this. I'm surprised I could even... Alright, whatever. Uh, 2-inch.
Yeah, I say if I was you, I wouldn't even mess around with that bottom, any of the bottom rods, unless you have leeches or shiners.
I might have shiners.
I would use a 2-aught hook and shiners on the bottom, and I'd cast about 120 feet out.
I definitely have shiners. It's either in my storage that I have, my home storage, or my whatever the other storage is called.
Home storage.
Yeah.
So, do you know about peak times yet?
Uh, isn't that like the best time to catch the fish?
Yeah. So, do you know where the alpha time is? So,
Usually,
like, if you hit square to go to change your time, say like at nighttime, for instance, the biggest peak, and it's like that fluorescent purple or that fluorescent pink, is the best time you're gonna have to catch fish. Now, when it drops all the way down, like for instance for me at 1 o'clock, it goes all the way down to like just a dark blue. That's the worst time to catch fish. And then during the day, it's that bright orange slash pink. In that time, for me, it's like what from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. It's the best time to catch fish, and then you have another really good time from 5 o'clock at night till 8 o'clock at night.
they
And from the hours of 10 through 3 is gonna be the worst time to catch fish.
day 2 or 3 and 4, it's gonna be rainy. Day 3 is a good peak. But the night I'm on right now is not very good at all.
So you can catch a unique here. There's two unique fish. Say you can go over there and catch a unique right now. That unique sauger. If you have a kayak, you can
And
kayak right
pickerel.
over there to that rock to our left, and do the same thing. Stop and go off the bottom with a 2-aught hook. Catch a unique sauger at nighttime in peak, and then that unique pickerel. I think it's during the daytime. It's just
Thousand.
like a 3-aught or a 4-aught hook, I believe.
$1,000
For what?
to rent a kayak.
I wouldn't even worry about that then. I would just wait until you get
I
a
have
bunch of
like,
money.
I have 3K and
Yeah,
another 3K in
I would
fish.
say I would save your money. I'm sitting at 1,100,000 and something
I'm
something.
gonna have to buy me a new license pretty soon.
I was sitting up at 10 million before I bought the rest of the rods, the rest of the reels, and the rest of the baits in the game. I have one of everything in the item shop except the new stuff.
I have 2 different fishing games I play. I have this one and then Fishing Sim.
I've never played Fishing Sim. I've only ever played this one. I feel like this game's funner than Fishing Sim World because you can do the sponsored competitions with your friends.
You can do that on Fishing Sim, but this game is a little bit funner.
You got the uniques in this game. This game's free, minus no background charge for 5 years.
What is out there that I'm getting snagged on?
I don't have really anything. You can, every once in a while, it'll hit you in a snag.
Yeah,
So, what do you fish for, Moa?
bass and catfish.
Yeah, I'm a bass fisherman. I own
I
my own.
prefer bass.
I made my own company for bass lures. It's called Blistered Baits. Have you ever heard of Gary Yotomoto, like their Sinkos and stuff?
Yeah.
So Gary Yotomoto has a lure called Double Tail Hula Grubs. Those are my favorite lures of all time. Well, I got tired of spending like $8 to $9 on a pack of 10 of their baits, and they load them with salt and sand and everything else to make them supposedly sink faster. But really, what it is so they will rip faster and tear easier to make the fishermen have to buy more.
Mhm.
So what I did is I went out and bought a mold,
That's what I
and I
want to do.
made my own soft plastic lures.
Mold, but it's like $40 to get.
No, I spent over $100 for
Well,
like
just the
a year.
mold.
Yeah, I've got $100 in my body mold, $100 in my skirt mold, and then what I think it's what $20 for the plastic stuff that you have to microwave to make the lures in.
I
Like
usually just
$5 a piece for glitter.
I just go buy
So
Zoom worms, the green pumpkin.
you're $70 in the injector and stuff. But it's expensive to start out, but once you get everything, dude, it's so good. Like you can sell them. Like I make them and sell them. Uh, and the money that I get from selling them, I just buy more molds and stuff. So I've just recently got uh, a 4-inch 12 cavity, or no, it's a 5-inch 12 cavity finesse worm. But the worm is based off the 1980s slider worm, they called it.
I don't get what the point of spending $8 or $9 for a pack of worms when you can spend like less for the same thing. It might be a little bit better, but
Well, see, Gary Yotomoto and Big Bite Baits are the only one that makes that hula grub. There's not any other brands that make that hula grub other than Big Bite Bait and Gary Yotomoto, and they're both $8 to $9 a pack for 10. So that's why I made my own. I
yeah,
figured
I
you
would
might
not
want
spend
one.
that much.
See, now I can make 100. I can make over 500 baits in less than a few hours, and have 500 baits to myself. And it only costed me, well, it cost me about $300 to $400
Can't you just
to start making them. But now that I have everything, it only costs me $20 to make 500 plus lures.
go get like a pack of Zoom worms or something like that and melt them down and put them in there and reuse them? Like if they
Yeah, you can
break
do
and
that too.
stuff and
Yeah, you can do that too, but it's still more expensive to go out and buy Zoom worms to melt them down to make them. You have to have your line Zoom worms, and then you're melting them down, and you have uh, in your injector in that mold, you have sprue that takes in plastic, so that gets wasted, and then you have the plug out of the injector that gets wasted. So, I mean, yeah, you can remelt it down again, but you might not have enough to fill that mold up a second time.
I've still not
It's just
figured.
easier to buy. It's
Uh,
just easier to buy a gallon jug of the plastic stuff for $20 and buy the glitter for $5, and it'll make you 500 plus lures. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, still not figured out the
It saves
best
you
bait
way more money in the end.
for bass yet about this time of year or any time. I usually just
What
go with
state do you live in?
South Carolina.
Oh yeah, I live in Georgia. Well, in South Carolina and Georgia right now, bass are on beds. They're super easy to catch.
Yeah, you just cast out on their bed.
But see, I don't really like using those big baits like those Mondo worms.
Yeah,
They're way too expensive.
that's what I was about to say. They're too expensive.
Yeah, everyone likes them Guggen baits. Guggen baits super hyped up, but me, no, I don't use them.
I
I'd rather make my own.
like, you know where uh Lake Hartwell is? It's up. It's kind of, well, it goes from South Carolina into North Carolina and on up. I forget what it's called up in North Carolina. It's not uh called Lake Hartwell. It's called something else. But we went up there. I didn't, but my friend, his dad, he was fishing. He pulled I think it was a 32-pound blue cat. And he goes, that's just a little cat. And he lets it back. I'm like, little? What are you talking about, little? That's huge. And he's like, nah, that's little. I'm like, okay, little. hmm When I'm
Our
a,
state record just got beat before that. Blue cats. I think the biggest blue cat in our state now is like 90 something pounds. Maybe
wow.
100. I don't know. My
I,
personal best bass is a 10 pounder.
mine's a 6.
I went to a trophy lake that's only open the first 10 days of every month, and I caught a 10 pounder up there. I think my spinning rod is what catches me on a walleye too. I'm not sure because it casts harder.
I wonder what our state record, blue cat is. Or catfish. We usually go out to pay lakes and fish.
That's basically what I go to is pay lake and spend $5 for parking, and then you can put a little boat or you can't open up the motor. You can only idle across the lake with it. But that's where I caught my 10 pounders, basically a pay lake. Pay $5 to park. Because it's a little trophy lake. It's only open the first 10 days of every month.
We got to pay lakes and like pay ponds, but the lake, the ponds are not too good at all. We don't catch that much. I wanna,
Overfished.
yeah. There's, where they go and buy minnows and they get off the hook. It's just overpopulated, and they need to go and get some of that out of there. They have a carp pond, but you have to pay $200 to get in the carp pond.
Oh, that's way too overpriced. I've
Well,
only
it's a
ever caught a
tournament.
carp one time.
It's a tournament for $1,000, which it's $1,000 in total. There's like 5 rounds, 5 or 10 rounds. Each round pays $100 or $200. And after the tournament, they won't let you fish in the carp pond, which I hate because I want to go for carp. I've never caught a carp.
I've only ever caught a carp one time, and it was out of a pond that one of my friends owned. Like, he had a pond on his property.
My uncle owns a pond, but I don't ever really go up to see him. What is the PB?
I know Georgia and another state still holds the world record for the biggest bass in the world.
25?
I think that's the biggest bass in the world. I think it's tied with another state. I don't know if it's tied with Texas or what, but there's two states that's tied for the biggest bass in the world. It's Georgia and another state. I think it was 25 pounds, I believe. 25-pound bass.
I don't know what South Carolina's personal best catfish is, the largest.
I honestly think when I'm fishing for walleye, I think I use a spinning rod just because it casts farther and catch more.
I just hate having to fight them so long with spinning rods.
I at least bring a 10-pound setup when I come up here. If I'm gonna catch them, I use a 10-pound setup with like 10-pound line and everything else.
Weighed 86 kilograms, which is 83 pounds.
See, like right now, I'm at 32 pounds of walleye, but I'm still catching them.
The world record is 143-pound blue catfish in Virginia. There's so many species of fish I want to go for, but we ain't got all of them.
Georgia's got flatheads, channel, blue cats, bass, spotted bass, the little red-eye bass. We have gar. We've got rattlesnake, drum.
I want to go fishing for alligator gar.
I can't remember what else we have. Of course, have the brims, or bluegills, as you want to call them.
Brim.
Exactly, we call them brim.
Yeah, brim.
I don't know, we got a lot. We have little pikes in the rivers. I've never caught a muskie. We got walleye down here.
I want to fish that would fight a lot. I've never.
We've got normal, we got freshwater drum.
Some alien fish I caught. I don't even know what kind it was. It looks somewhat like a carp, but I don't think it was a carp. It may be been a common carp.
In my opinion, the best fighting fish that you can get is catfish or bass. And bass fight really good if you're not running like a super expensive rod and reel.
Uh, don't want to talk
Say
about it.
I use, I have, what, four bait casters. I have a Abu Garcia Pro Max on a what I think it's almost a $300 rod. I have it on the Abu Garcia Vertitas limited edition rod with the micro guides. Um, that's one of my most expensive rods. Then I have another Abu Garcia Pro Max on a cheaper rod. I don't even know the name brand of it. And then I have the Abu Garcia Revo X combo, which is almost $300. And then I have the Shimano Scorpion DC. That was a $350 reel itself, and I have it on a lose rod. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like $100.
I used to have I had the Lose X Infinity rod. I have that bait caster. That was the first ever bait caster I had. And then I went up to the Lose Match Pro Baitcaster, which is about 179. The and X Infinity was like 97.
See, I like Abu Garcia better than Luz, but my most expensive rod and reel would definitely be my Shimano Scorpion. I had to get it imported from Japan. It's a JDM rod. I don't know. You've probably seen the YouTubers use those DC rods. It's got that like the Corrado. It's
Yeah.
got that whine when you cast it on.
Yeah, my fishing rod sounds like it has a turbo in it when I cast it.
Now I got mine imported from Japan. You can only get the Scorpion DC from Japan, and it's like almost $400. It's like 350 bucks.
Yeah, my rod and reel's not supposed to make this. I don't think it's supposed to make that sound, but it does anyways, and it sounds like it has a turbo.
If it's whining, it probably needs greased up, oiled up. They start whining when the bearings get dry. If
Mm,
it's not a DC, then it shouldn't make that whine sound.
no, it's not DC. That was I was fishing, and that's what someone was telling me. It shouldn't be making that sound. It shouldn't be sound like it has a turbo in it.
No, that means the bearings are getting dry. Gotta lube it up with some of that oil grease they sell at Walmart. You can get it in a spray. Like say if you don't know how to take your bait caster all the way apart and then put it back together again, best thing to do is just get that spray from Walmart, the little grease spray, and spray it on the burnt gear, spray it in all the little uh, places you can find a bearing at, like in the line, whatchamacallit knob.
It backlashes too much. Backlash, bird nest, whatever you want to call it, but it does that too much. Yeah, it. My gear on the side, I turned it all the way down and it still does it, and it shouldn't be doing that. I think there's something wrong with it.
One or two. When I was first started learning how to fish with a bait caster, I bird nested all the freaking time. Best thing to do if you're starting out is put a lure on there, tighten up that little tension knob all the way, tighten up your drag all the way, and then um, press the button and slowly decrease that tension knob until your bait falls and hits the ground without bird nesting.
Yeah,
And then
I do that, but it's still bird's nest. I don't know why. I think I'm slinging it too hard or something.
it could be that you're slinging it too hard, you're casting it in the wind, you're not thumbing it enough because you have to use your thumb as a brake. Like the brakes, there's not good enough brake
I
on
done
the
sliced my thumb open using braided line on it.
I don't. That's probably a reason you're backlashing. I don't care what anybody says. Braid is absolute garbage, and I hate it. If you want the best line for a bait caster, it's fluorocarbon or mono. And if I would use mono, unless you have a really expensive rod to use fluorocarbon on, because the memory in your line line has memory, the way that they put it on the spool. So you have to put your line on your bait caster a certain way. And braid doesn't have like hardly any memory, so that's why braid's just the hardest line to use.
Braid has absolutely no stretch to it.
I don't like braid, and once you backlash it, it's super hard to get out. I would go with mono. That's my opinion. I would go mono on a bait caster or fluoro.
I'm tired of slicing my hand open by braided.
I wouldn't even use fluoro unless you have an expensive reel. Like I bought a bunch of fluoro spoons one time,
Let me go check see what kind of line we
and
have.
last time I never used fluoro on any of the rods that I ever fished.
Double check see what kind of line we have. Um,
I
eight
wouldn't even use
pound.
heavy. I wouldn't
Only time I throw heavy pound line. I know you're not really supposed. They're not really made to catfish with, but I still use them like that sometimes. I use the cheaper one because I don't want to break the more expensive one. For catfishing, I'll sometimes like throw 25-pound line on it, but it does not cast really good at all because it's not recommended for that.
They make catfish bait casters that you can buy pretty cheap at Bass Pro or Cabela's.
Closest Bass Pro to us is like 45 minutes away.
You got a Cabela's or Academy?
Academy, yeah. Like, Academy's like 5 minutes away.
Academy has cheaper bait caster reels for catfish because nobody really buys bait casters to catfish with that much. But they make bait casters for catfishing, and bass fishing is like super popular because of American flood and coronavirus. That's all people have to do is fishing.
Yeah.
So the catfish and bait casters are cheaper just because it's not really that popular.
I think this is monoline. Don't
Popular
say.
for bass. Mono's the best to put on a bait caster.
It says Amino Flex.
Has the
Zebco.
best line memory.
It's Zebco brand.
Any mono is good. I mean, mono's mono. I would use about a 12 count, 15 count mono. Mono has the best line memory, and if you're using a bait caster,
What's that line out here on the back porch?
mono won't burn you after that.
25-pound.
Yeah, I wouldn't fish no 25.
I have 8-pound, 25-pound. I have some on the front porch. We have way too much line. I done bought too much line.
Another reason that your reels will be explosive is because your line's slipping on your spool. Like, I don't know how you tie your line onto your spool, but if your spool has little holes in the spool,
Yeah, I go through 2 of those.
yeah, you go through them. I don't even tie my line.
I do.
To be honest, I don't. I just put my line through those holes and just start fishing. I don't even tie a knot.
I tie a knot. Then I cut some of that remaining in.
Say like my Minos Scorpion, it doesn't have the holes in the spool, so I have to tie a knot and then I have to put a line tape on my spool to keep it from slipping.
Ah, I forgot there was hooks all in this garage. Ow. Bad idea.
But like
Alright,
with like this, you don't go through the spool.
I grab my bait caster.
Super thin. Your line structure is gonna be really exposed.
Alright, I got my bait caster. Hold up, I'm about to cast it in the yard. And you might be able to hear what sound it makes. Oh, I probably should pull that hook off, but you know what? Oh well. Yeah, I shouldn't be making that sound. Uh-oh. Not as bad as it was before. It was making it way worse. I don't cast into a tree. Did I lose my hook? Oh, I thought I lost my hook. Oh, that would have been so bad. Alright, I'm gonna put it up before I lose this hook. In the yard. Then I'll walk out in the yard barefoot.
Like I own a lot of different baits. I fish more fish on Texas rigs and Boilers than
Loosen my try. Yeah, half time I'm just bank fishing. What is this fishing rod doing? Oh my. How long? Ow. Yeah, it's. I don't know if you heard that or not. How long was. This one's 5, I believe. Not like it was. I know it was making, but this was like a loud scream, like scream. 12-pound braided. That might be why though. It is braided. Yeah, but if I don't whip it hard, it will go out like 5 yards. Hey, it's just me. It's just me.
Say once you get better at casting with a bait caster, you don't have to whip it as hard. You just turn down your tension knob, and then you have to cast it less hard to get it harder. That tension knob spool is not really meant for a break and to push it at the backlashes. That tension spool is meant for casting bait. And the better you get, the lower you can turn down that tension knob.
My tension knob has been turned all the way down. Just to see if I get farther casting out of it and not whip it as hard. Which I got a little bit farther, but not as far as I would like.
Your brakes play into it too. Like say you're unconfident without backlashes, to turn your tension knob all the way down, or turn it not all the way down, but turn it down a little bit. You can turn your brakes. You can loosen your brakes a little bit and keep your tension knob hot to get more casting distance out of it. But your tension knob is you loosen your brakes. Like you can play with that too. Like as you get better and keep getting better, you can loosen your tension knob and loosen your brakes. But you have to get better with stopping the spool. There's a tendency of slowing down the spool if you don't. You get a lot of casting distance.
It's sad. I've been outside that whole time and not got a single bite.
See, I'm not super pro at bait casters. I would say I'm average. Uh, that's why I bought a real expensive reel. I bought a DC reel just because the casting distance. I wanted to get a lot of casting distance without having to use my thumb as much. Like the Shimano Scorpion, it can cast almost the whole full line off of it with never having to touch my thumb to the spool. It's got internal settings, so it's got line settings on the inside of it, so I can change my bait caster. It has a mono, braid, and fluorocarbon internal setting, and then on the externer, it has automatic. It has
I want that rod.
1 through 4, and then it has open. Say auto is if you want to just keep changing baits all day. 4 is for in the wind, 3 is for light wind and a little bit farther casting distance. 2 is no wind and heavier lures. And 1 is for super freaking calm and really heavy lures. I've backlashed my DC reel on 1, so I don't ever go to 1, but 4 is also meant for skipping.
I want this rod and reel. It's the Lose. Wait, where'd it go? Lose Pro TI Baitcaster reel.
You want me to tell you a reel that you need to get that you'll spend just as much on a Lose, but the reel that you'll buy would be better than Lose?
Yeah.
An SLX DC. It's a DC reel,
SL.
and it costs just as much as a Lose reel does. And it's not something you have to put batteries in. It charges when you cast it. So it's electromagnetic. Like, you remember those old like radios that you have the lines with the handle to charge it?
Yeah.
It's got that technology in it. When you cast it, it charges on every cast, and it's got an electromagnetic. It's got a microchip in it, so it will try to prevent backlash at 1,000 times per turn.
Lose what?
It's not a Lose.
Or
It's called
Shimano.
Shimano SLX DC.
It was 189.99. Now it's 93.
Yeah.
For only 14 minutes.
It's a DC reel, and if you want another good DC reel, if you want the next step up from that SLX, it's the Corrado DC. That's the most popular. You will see the Corrado DC all over YouTube. The SLX and the Corrado is the most
I like the
popular
colors of
to
the
YouTube fishing.
SLX
Do what?
DC. I like the colors of it. It's black and blue.
Yeah, yeah. See, I like the colors of it too, but mine's black and red. Well, it's all black, but it's got a red tension knob.
The what's that you put your line on? I forget what it's called.
I don't think the SLX DC has any holes in the spool, so you'd have to use like a piece of electrical tape to
One,
like tie a knot
two.
and do what?
It has 2 holes in it.
Oh, then you could put a whole line through it. Like, say my Scorpion DC doesn't have any holes, so I'll have to put line like a piece of electrical tape or line tape on my spool. And then you can look up the Corrado DC. It's the next step up, and that's another DC, and it's 1 step up from the SLX DC. Has more line capacity and better braking system on it. See, I think the Corrado and SLX comes with the IDC4 braking system,
249.
and the Scorpion and the Metanium DC comes with the IDC5. The Metanium DC is like almost $500 to $600. The Scorpion's $300, $350, and you have to order it. The only place you can get it is to get it imported from Japan or get it on Amazon. I got mine on Amazon.
249 on whatever site this is. I don't trust this site. Let's go to Amazon. It's probably same price or more expensive. Right hand, left hand. Oh, left hand is cheaper.
Yep, left hand's cheaper on the one that I got too. It's like $50 cheaper. Left hand is $300. Right hand is $350.
It's 249.90. Was 259.99. Now it's 249. $10 cheaper, but
The only downside to those reels is you can fish in the rain with them, but you can't fish in like heavy rain in them because it's got a computer chip in it, and you can't drop them in water. You drop them in water, like, I've seen a YouTube video where someone dropped his computer chip in the water, and he left it for like, I think 30 seconds and then pulled it out and it still worked. But any longer than that, it's gonna ruin the DC chip, and then you won't have any brakes.
High gear is 349 for left. The other one is just left hand.
349?
Yeah,
Well,
and
if you're gonna spend 349, you might as well get the Shimano Scorpion DC from Japan and get it right-handed and get the HG. Be $350. I
I'm
would get it
left-handed.
probably for that price. Oh, you're left-handed?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can get it cheaper. You can get it for $300. You can get the Shimano Scorpion DC for $300 left-hand.
This one is 249.99. Well, no, it's 349.99 with left.
Which one?
The
The Crotto?
yeah.
Yeah, I would look
What's
up
the
the Shimano
difference?
Scorpion. Look up Shimano Scorpion.
Why is one? It says 159 left high gear, and the other one is 151
Because
left hand.
if it's not, one's got a higher gear ratio and the other one doesn't. So, like, say for instance, the high gear will have a 7:1 gear ratio, and just the normal one will have like a 6:1 gear ratio. HG means higher geared, and then the default one is like a 6:1. It doesn't have like the higher gear. Higher gear reels are more expensive because the higher gear reels can cast anything. They can cast crankbaits, they can cast jerk baits, they can cast basically anything.
I make my rod and reel to cast whatever I want it to cast.
I mean, to be honest, that lower gear ratio, depending on how you fish, would probably be better than the H gear anyway. Because if you're used to casting and reeling pretty fast, then you're gonna be reeling it in too fast anyway. But if you naturally reel in super
I'm
slow,
reeling
then that
slow.
H gear would be better.
Max drag 11 pounds. 741.
That max drag stuff doesn't even make that big of a difference, to be honest.
Ratio is 7.41.
I've caught a 10 pounder on like an 8 pound max drag. My buddy's caught a 15 pounder on an 8 pound max drag. What are you looking at right now with the Corrado?
Yeah.
Look up the Shimano Scorpion DC. 101 is left hand and 100 is right hand. That's what I got. That Shimano Scorpion. That's what I got. It
You
was
show
$350 when I bought it. The prices jump up and down all the time.
330 was 335. Now it's 302.
So it's actually got a better deal than what I had.
Shimano 17 Scorpion. Is that the right?
It's got to say DC. If it doesn't say DC, it's not a DC.
Shimano
I don't think
17
I
Scorpion
don't think
DC.
any of the 17s are
Says
listed.
17 Scorpion DC 101. High gear left handle from Japan.
Yeah, let me look it up. Let me go look up a Shimano
Amazon.
Scorpion DC. Alright, I'm looking it up. So it's not the 17. It might be the 17. I don't know. Oh, 17 just means not high gear.
This one was high gear.
The one that I got, I guess it is the 17 because it's the 2017 model. So mine's I got the Shimano Scorpion Real 17. I got the Scorpion DC 100 HG right handle. All the 100 means, and then let's see what the left hand say. The 101 is left hand, the 100 is right hand. So yeah, you could get a very badass rod and reel. Well, you can get a badass reel for $339 instead of getting the Corrado DC. Because the Corrado DC you said was how much?
I think it was $379. Why? This rod's gold. That makes sense why it's $500. No. Shimano.
SLX is $199 on Amazon. It's actually overpriced on Amazon. Shimano Corrado is $249. It's $249 on Amazon, so it's actually cheaper than the Scorpion. Yeah, it's $249, and when you click on it, you can click left hand. Yeah. Got left hand, that they only have 8 in stock in left hand.
Shimano's. Why is this one 400? Shimano Owl, however you say that. MGL low profile reels.
You don't want any of the MGLs.
That one's $100. Shimano XLX bait casting reel. Shimano XLX 150 right-handed bait casting reel.
You can get a SLX reel for way cheaper
American Hero.
By ordering
Lose.
it off like Academy's website or Bass Pro Shop's website or um, Cabela's website. They're cheaper on than Amazon. But say if you don't have like a bunch of money to spend on something like a Corrado or a Scorpion, that SLX would still be good. A lot of YouTubers use it, like Fishing with Yak Pack uses that SLX. Fishing with Norm uses that SLX sometimes in his videos. You'll see some of the Guggen rods fishing with that SLX, but now that they got their Guggen rods, that's all you see them fishing with is their Guggen rods.
I was looking at Guggen rods, and they were like $100 just for the rod.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't want a Guggen rod. You're not paying for the quality of the rod. You're paying for the name. That's all you're paying for is the name.
These fish hate me.
Well, I've done got out of peak.
I've been out of the
Spinning rods
peak.
are better here. Casting rods does work good, but I think the spinning rod works better up here because it casts farthest. You can cast way up in the deeper water because the walleye like to hide in the super deep water.
I wonder if my cod's done yet. I've literally been waiting 2 days. It will stop and then I'll press on it and it says copying. It's been doing the copying thing for like 5 days. or not 5 days, for like 2 days now. I deleted it, downloaded it back, and then it did that again. I don't know what's wrong with my PlayStation.
What are you copying?
Call of Duty. It had an update or something, and it says copying add-ons.
There's a lot of add-ons you're gonna have to download. It's because that game's super big. It's like one of the biggest games on PlayStation. I got the PS5. The PS5's so nice. The controllers, like say on the PS5, you know how like on the PS4 you get PS4 updates.
Yeah.
Well, say PS5 gets updates, but also the controller gets updates.
What?
You have to hook up your controller and update your controller.
I would not like that.
It doesn't take long. What they're updating is they're updating the adaptive triggers and they're updating everything. Like, dude, the adaptive triggers are so freaking good. Like, say for instance, on this Astros Playroom game, like it basically lets you test how good the controller is and the 3D sound and stuff. So with this controller, you can tell the difference between walking on grass and walking on like concrete or walking on metal, and like you can feel the difference in your hand walking on different materials. And then say you can feel the difference between like shooting a gun and pulling a bow. Like pulling the bow, like the trigger spots against you, it's like hard to pull. And then shooting the gun, you can feel the recoil in the trigger. Like it's badass. Dude, I love the PlayStation 5 controller.
Can't you connect a PlayStation 5 controller to the PS4?
No.
Dang.
And even if you did, the adaptive triggers wouldn't work.
You can buy trigger stuff for this, it's just expensive. And it won't be the same as that. COD's about to make me mad.
Yeah, got enough fish. Just now getting back into feed time.
I only have 40 pounds of fish.
I'm at 54 pounds.
2.7.
57 now. Yeah, spinning rods is way better for this map. I'm about to get on this boat. I'm about to go a little bit deeper so I can cast farther.
You have your own boat.
Deep.
That came with the pack.
Came with the Brazil pack, yeah.
Alright.
Here's where all the walleyes are going to be, right here in this deep water. Spinning rods are for sure way better because it's way deeper water.
There's a map. I forget what map it is. I want to go fishing in it. Even though it's probably not going to pay as much as this map. You pay like 75k to get in. And the license is like 4k. But it has cart that I want to fish for.
Oh, that map, don't go there. That map's a waste of money, trust me. I know what map you're talking about. That's a waste of money.
There's no good fish in it.
No, they're all super small. Like, super, super small. Like, smaller than a tuna.
I want to go to a map with big fish that pay good money. I mean, you can go to Florida, they have big fish that pays good money. It's just hard to catch them. Like, I was literally sitting there for like 10 minutes just casting back and forth with my rod, getting no bites. I gave up and left that map.
A really good map is, like I said, the best map that you're going to get is Michigan. a 500-pound keep net, and you
Mm.
can get one of those from the bottom power pack. I think that's what it's called, the bottom power pack. And then uh, you need the Gars and Glory pack, so you have those float rods, because all them muskies and northern pikes and stuff is uh, float rods.
You said spinning rod's the best.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you which one to bring. I would bring the casting and a spinning rod just to test which one you like better. Nighttime is where you're going to catch all uh, your walleye. So that one night I brought $7,300, and I could have caught more, but I just gave up. I got tired of fishing that night.
I like that rod.
But like I say, if you're going to catch buffalo in that map, it's going to be with. I gotta remember what casting, or not casting, what spinning rod it was. I would bring your casting rod, and then I would also bring this rod to test. Let me find it.
This is the rod I need. This rod will literally pull any fish in straight in. Yep, throw the 41 pound test on.
Oh man, what is it? It's the Jig Winner. Yeah, the Jig Winner. Yep.
Spinning cod jig. What level?
I think it's a 13-pound rod, but it catches a lot. Let me see. Let me go to spinning rods. Um,
What size?
what is this? You could use the feather lot too, or the value spin. But the Jig Winner is level 10.
Oh, that one. I was over there looking at
Or
the ones for
yeah, it's level
75.
16, level 16, level 18, level 20. You probably lose XP though because there's only 5-pound fish, and you would be using
Oh,
like a 13-pound if you got the one at level 20. This Jig Winner is really meant for what map? It's meant for. Let me find what map it's meant for. Falcon Lake for trout. Falcon Lake's good. I do not like Rocky Lake. I don't like Colorado, but Falcon Lake is better.
this
You
is
catch some
Falcon
decent
Lake.
sized trout there.
Is it better than this place that we were fishing at?
Yeah.
Should I buy a license for there and go there? I have enough.
Falcon Lake. Yeah, I would only take that Jig Winner though. I would buy that
Oh,
level 20 Jig Winner.
alright. I'll fish. I'll buy that. I'm gonna sell this other rod.
I would
I,
keep it. I wouldn't sell it. You're not gonna get enough money from it. Just keep it. How much money do you have?
6K, almost 7, 6.8, with 5 bait
Let me see how
coins.
much it. Let me see how much it would cost to buy that Jig Winner. You have how much?
6.8.
Oh, so you don't even got enough. Okay, I would stay at Emerald Lake. I would grind up about 100,000. It's easy. You can grind that up in one day, not even a full day, probably a few hours if you just constantly catch walleye. It'll be super easy to get that much money. And then the reel that you're gonna need to do on that spin reel,
I think
you're gonna need.
I mean, I could use this 40-pound reel and stuff, but I definitely would not get as much. I would get way less XP. Because this is too strong. This rod and reel would It's 40 pound, 49 pound drag with what pound line? I think it's 40 pound line.
And then you would need the reel to go on that. You would need
41 pound.
Raymer 4500. It costs 9,100, and you get it on level 22. So I would just stay
One more
at the
level.
rate that you're at now.
It costs how much?
Stay there. It costs 9,100. I would stay there, but say you can, instead of getting the jig winner, you could also get, you could honestly make do with the value spin. Uh, 8.6, it's $1,000.
Alright.
Got what, 745 max drag or weight on it. That's 1,900. 7.5
So go to Emerald Lake. Go
line length,
to
and then the reel you would need for that thing is 7 pounds drag. You would need the
they gotta go with that one that's like 9K, the rod and reel. Or 7.
Ocean Hunter 4000, and it's 4,820. That would be a good spin rod for Emerald Lake.
So this, go fishing. You said nighttime?
Or you can even go the Castillo MG for that one.
Nighttime is the best
Yeah,
time to fish.
nighttime. Make sure you're in
Oh,
peak. Like when I'm fishing Emerald Lake,
I got
I
perfect
only
peak.
fish it. Yeah, I only fish at nighttime, and then say,
Oh,
how
this
much
is
does
good.
it cost to channel? Oh, it costs 3,000.
Mhm.
I stay there. I'd honestly just stay there, try to fill your net, and then skip to the next day. Wait your cooldown time, and then skip tonight again. Fill your net, and then keep repeating.
I This is almost perfect. My thing is almost all the way full of peak time.
Like, or what kind of rod are you using?
Uh, the forget what it's called. The one that I was using earlier, the Baitcaster. Let me reel this in.
You can still catch a whole bunch of fish there on that rod and reel.
I got one.
But the jig winner is what I would use. I use the casting rod and the jig winner. I switch it up. I'll use both of them.
Yeah, I didn't have enough for
Like
that.
say, the value cast and the jig winner is what I use there.
I want that headlamp for this game.
To get that headlamp, you have to catch a bunch of fish at nighttime. I think it's 100 fish at night you have to catch.
I can probably do that in a day, but I'd have to sit here just about all day playing.
It might be more than that. I don't know. I know you have to catch a certain amount of fish at night, and they can only be at nighttime.
Yeah, I usually don't fish at night, so.
Well, the walleye, you will catch a buttload at nighttime. Like you can catch them during the day, but it's more common to catch them at nighttime. You'll catch way more at nighttime. I wish I could just send you shit because I could send you the shit you would need to fish higher level lakes, but this game won't let you send fishing poles to your friends.
It's only like baits, I believe.
Not even baits. You can't even use baits.
Someone sent
To
me,
send to friends.
someone sent me baits on stream.
I think the only baits you can send is the event baits,
Maybe. I'm not sure.
like on the special events.
I got some kind of grasshoppers and something else from them.
But yeah, bully grasshoppers. Yeah. That was the 4th of July update.
And drunken worms.
Yep, that was 4th of July update. Yeah, you can't send the
I wonder what kind of things I can do for this as I'm at this lake. Like, catch minnow. What did I catch that minnow on? Probably dough balls would be my guess. Bloodworms, red worms. Do I have bloodworms on me? Please tell me. Of course I don't. Oh. Dang.
Do you have a rattlesnake worm?
No.
No one sent you a rattlesnake worm. Rattlesnake worms are really freaking good for walleye there. It was a special event worm. I can't remember what it was for. Yeah, I don't remember what that event was for, but them rattlesnake worms will catch a buttload of walleye there. I think it was on the 4th of July update where you get rattlesnake worms. Spellworkers will launch your majesty Bottom Ryan, Captain Ryan. Okay, I'm going back to Blue Crab.
How much
Trying
is
to
that
get
DLC?
level, do what?
How much is that DLC for Blue Crab?
The Blue Crab DLC?
Like, probably $30-$40.
I have to look it up. Yeah, you're quite right. It's like $30-$40, but you would at least need to have Brutus rods, and you would have to have a. See, come up here. You can do this like one or two ways. You can have all heavy chasers if you're gonna play without doing the underwater glitch, or you can have Brutus rods and do the underwater glitch. And what the underwater glitch does, it allows you to not have to fight fish, so you can use weaker rods, so that way you can chase down the fish underwater, so you don't gotta fight them, and you get a buttload of XP for doing the glitch. That's what I'm doing because I'm like fighting fish legit and taking forever to fight
The
them.
longest fish I've took to fight was 15 minutes. I thought I was never gonna pull it in. It was that Mad Eye Buffalo. Of course, as soon as I get a fish on this rod, I get a fish on my other rod too. Woohoo! I hate when I do this.
I've never caught that Mount Eye buffalo.
I did. It was difficult. I swear, as soon as I get a hit on one rod, I get a hit on the other rod. I have one fish on, two fish on. This is why you do not set two rods out. Lesson learned.
Yeah, I only fish with the casting rod at night time.
Oh, that fish escaped because low line tension. At least I still have one on.
But yeah, that's another good idea to do is have your barbless jig heads if you can. Find a barbless jig head that's 2 watt.
I had one,
Paint.
but it disappeared. I think I used them all. I broke them all off. Because I get more XP.
Bait coins. Yeah, they cost bait coins to get, but yeah, them barbless jigs are good. Give you good XP.
It's only 10% more, but that's better than nothing.
That's all I use up here in this lake because I need that more XP and I want to level faster. Since I'm using weak rods for these big 113-pound fish and 120, 130-pound fish, I'm already getting double the rod that's lower than what these big fish are, matched with barbless, I get a buttload of XP. I get triple times the XP. Like it took me a minute to find a way around how to get back underwater because they patched it, and I found another way to get underwater. And freaking now I don't have to sit here and fight fish forever. I can just do the glitch and catch them and get a buttload of XP.
I did not realize I had a fish on. I know worm and grub do decent, but I think worm's better.
For what, catching walleye?
Yeah.
Um, the worm, yeah, it does better. That glow in the dark worm works the best. The best worm is the rattlesnake worm, but you don't got it. I mean, technically you could go the Michigan and fish, but again, you would only be stuck catching bass and walleye. The walleye get 20 pound up in Michigan.
Holy. And I'd use a 40-pound rod up there, which I would get less XP.
The muskies get 70 pounds, and the northern pikes get up to I think like 90, I want to say. The northern pikes are the best rods to go for.
And that's the DLC you have to buy.
Yeah, you need the Brutus rods. And then what really sucks is that you can catch a muskie on the Brutus rods while you're trying to go for northern pike. So you would at least need your Brutus rod because Brutus will reel in a muskie. But if you're using something that's only good for northern pikes, like 30 to 40 pounds, you are definitely going to be screwed if you accidentally catch a muskie and then break off, or you won't reel it in. You'll be fighting for hours.
Uh, with that, that's what happened to that Mad Eye Buffalo. That rod was actually made for like little fish, like 5 pound, or not even 5 pound, like 2 pound bass and stuff at Lone Star. Just like little fish. And I got that big buffalo on it. I somehow managed to reel it in. I was sitting there, rod tip up and pulling back.
I've never caught any of that mad eye buffalo or the special fish like the gar or anything like that. I haven't caught those yet. I've caught every fish in the game except for the newer maps and those special mission fish. Like I don't know. I haven't went for them. Oh, I gotta close my application. I forgot. Yeah, this underwater glitch, you have to close the game and reopen it so that way you can get your fishing rod stand back.
Don't with the new PS5 controller, you don't actually have to have a mic or something.
Yeah, you don't have to have a mic. It's got a mic built in. It also has a mute button built in, but I still use a headset because the game sounds will come out of your TV and people talking will come out of your controller.
Yeah, it'll be a huge echo.
But like for competitive games, you always want a headset anyway.
I thought that Well, I was about to get off from loose tension because I didn't have it tight.
Man, I hate this day. This day sucks.
Big wallow, please. No! It's only 2 pounds, 66 XP.
And that's all I really catch is on that map is 2 to 3 pounders. Once you get enough money saved up, I would definitely invest in that jig winner, and I would definitely go up there to Falcon Lake and catch the bigger trout, the brown trout.
Do they pay more than walleye?
Yeah, brown trout and rainbow trout pay more.
A lot more, or just a little?
How much does walleye pay?
Like anywhere from 100 to up to 400 if you get a trophy.
Hold up, my girlfriend's calling. Give me a minute.
Alright.
What was that? How much the trouts pay? Um, I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, like I used to play this game all the time when I was grinding levels, and then once I hit max level and they stopped releasing maps as frequently, I stopped playing as much. And like once you get high levels, you hardly ever go back to the low level lakes unless you're doing competitions and stuff like that. Um, I don't honestly don't remember because I haven't played this game in a year and I just got back on because they released another lake. Like Brazil and that other lake is new to me. I haven't played them yet, so I don't. I haven't been to Falcon Lake in a long time, but I know it should pay a little bit more than the walleye. Hello, you still there? Hello, still in the chat, buddy? If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, okay. I was talking, but I didn't know if you was there, if it was me, my mic glitched out or what. But um, so I haven't been to Falcon Lake in a long time, but it should, since it's a higher level lake, it should pay a little bit more than uh, Emerald Lake.
I hear your things going off. Beep, 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 beep. I want that kind of rod thing. So I can set a float rod down on it, and it will go. I want those in real life too.
See, up here in Blue Crab, float rods are really freaking good. Same in Michigan, float rods work way better than bottom rods. Unless you're catfishing, bottom rods work better. But uh, yeah,
Is it only me that's been like 1 XP away from getting the next level and it took like 10 minutes just to get one fish? I had that happen and oh, that was the worst. I was like, really? Up, up, up. Lots of beeps.
Can you hear that through my mic?
Yeah, it goes beep, 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 beep.
Damn, I don't understand how you hear that through my mic. Coming through my earpiece.
Beep, 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 beep. It's not very loud, but I can still hear it a little.
Guess my mic picks up the beeping noise through my earpiece.
No, I had one. Dang.
So what other games do you play?
About this is about the only game I play. This and Fishing Sim.
Fishing Planet, if you have premium, if you buy a month of premium, you get more XP. Like, say, if you have premium, you get double XP
Yeah, I used to have
for
it,
a month.
then it disappeared. I only got it for a day though. And once I had it for a month.
The monthly premium's a little bit more worth it for you. Wonder who that is. Oh, Red Wing in this room. One of my
14
buddies
pounds.
just got online, and I can guarantee you he's gonna try to come up here and try to ask me how to do this glitch, and I'm not gonna give it to him.
14
He said
pounds, 1,000.
the dude's. I played with him for like a year on this game and showed him all the unique spots. He stabbed me in the back, so I don't play with him no more. He's gonna want to know how to do this glitch, and I'm not gonna tell him. He can grind up the hard way. Yeah, I've caught every unique in the game, even on the Emerald Lake map, but I didn't set buoys down for that lake, because at that time I didn't have buoys, because I caught them when I was like, didn't have any DLC or anything, so I didn't have any buoys to set down.
I don't know if
But
I bought any DLCs. I don't think I've.
I could come over there and set a buoy down and send it to you, so you know where the uniques are, but
Sometimes I just watch YouTube to figure it out.
you wouldn't have a rod that would cast far enough to catch them though.
I, well, I would, except for I would not get my full XP. I have a, for the fish because it's too heavy of a rod. It's made for something like uh some kind of fish that can pull like 40-pound drag. Hold up. Let me set this down right here.
Is it a bottom rod or is it what?
Bottom rod. It is a.
No, you can only catch that one on a jig rod. That unique sauger, I've never
Oh.
seen it caught on like a bottom or a float rod. It's mainly caught on a jig rod. I know that unique chain pickerel, I think that's what it is. Some kind of unique pickle or something over there, pike or I don't know. Catch it on a float or a bottom rod.
Unique, yeah, chain pickerel. Um, it can weigh up to 4 pounds.
I don't remember how big it is. Where is on this map? Is not.
This is not no. Maybe it is a walleye. At first, it was not pulling at all. Then it started. I wanna go. Is there an alligator gar in this game?
Yes.
I wonder what lake that is.
Louisiana. Quantico. You just need a Brutus to catch them. Or a heavy chaser.
I have a heavy chaser. I have heavy chaser.
Yeah, Quantico Lake has them. If you got a heavy chaser, then you should be going. If you want a lot of XP and money, you should be at like Quantico or something catching catfish and gar.
Heavy chaser 910 sport with ambush 9000 sport.
What's the drag? Line weight.
Line weight is 41 pound. Drag is 49.
Yeah, that's the only sucky thing is you're not a high enough level to buy the line that you need. So once you
I have
have
plenty of
enough
line.
where
I have plenty. I have 3 or 4 sets of line. I should have enough.
you should have mono, fluoro, and braid. But you have to have a big steel leader though. You'd have to have like a
I have a
60.
40 pound.
I think a gar gets up to like 80 pounds.
I could try it. It might be worth a try at least. I mean, it wouldn't really hurt anything to try it. Just make sure I have extra money.
Is that your only big rod? Is that one heavy chaser?
Yeah.
See, that's the sucky thing about it. Is you would only get to fish with one rod.
I'll make the other rods work.
It would no, no, you wouldn't make
Oh,
the other rods
yeah.
work on that.
You can watch me.
The not for a gar it won't. You gotta have them big ass uh leaders, and then you put a big ass leader on a smaller rod. You're just gonna break in your rod, break in your reel, break
Yeah.
in your line a butt load. I mean, you can catch bass over there, but that's about it.
I wonder if I can check and see how long I've been playing this game for.
I think it's under your profile, I believe. Yeah, I've been playing this game for 114 days. Days in game 114. Playing since 3/19/2019.
So how do I check?
You go under your profile, like you go all the way, like hit options, go over to your name and level, where it shows your level, your bait coins, your rank, all that stuff.
Alright, hold up. So set the shot down. Press options.
I've caught 900 uniques, 3,506 trophies, 11,000 commons. I've caught 15,000 fish. I've won first place in 2 competitions and then third in 1. And then my biggest fish
I've been playing since how long have you been playing?
since 2019.
Same. When?
Like you can go on your friends list and then look at my profile and you can see all the fish that I've caught. I've caught every unique in the game.
That's sad. I've been playing since 2019 and I'm not as high as level as you.
Caught a unique tarpon, unique black drum, unique blue cat, unique whales, unique red drum. Nobody else has used any of that.
I've only caught one unique. What was that? Don't remember catching a unique. What was the unique I caught? Common, silver. I don't see any uniques. Trophies. butterfly, peacock, largemouth, trophy.
Probably caught a unique and released it. Because you have to keep it for it to go on your trophy list.
Must have not been.
Unless that Mad Eye Buffalo counts as a unique.
Wouldn't it say in the top left? Or the top. Yeah. How, like, if you catch a trophy, it says trophy walleye. It would say unique Mad Eye Buffalo.
Because it says you caught one. I'm pretty sure that Mad Eye Buffalo has to count for a unique. Because it's a mission fish and it's can only catch it once.
I've caught 38 trophies.
Yeah, so I'm assuming this Mad Eye Buffalo counts.
I only need 500 more XP. Florida, Miami, Alabama, California. LA would be Los Angeles, right? No, it has to be something else. CA would be Canada for the premium pond passes. Arkansas, Canada, Kansas, CA. I don't know.
If it says La Croix or something, that's Michigan. But unless you got Brutus's, I wouldn't even worry about going to Michigan. You're definitely gonna need Brutus. So Brutus,
Or just buy a pack.
500. Like, if you're gonna want to buy a pack, buy the. There's 2 packs in the game that will give you everything you need. That is the. What pack is it? The Bottom Power Pack and the Cars and Glory Pack, and then there's another one that you can actually buy that's pretty good. It's like the Christmas Bundle Pack. It's one of the Christmas packs.
Let me add this up. Let me add all this money up. Let's figure out exactly how much it will all cost. Probably not even worth it.
I think one of the Christmas packs gives you a kayak and gives you some free rods and reels too. Everybody used to say that Christmas pack is the only pack you ever need to buy, but in my opinion, I say that
Which Christmas pack? Santa kayak pack or?
I don't remember what it is. It's the Christmas bundle. It gives you all the Christmas packs. They may have took it off the store. I'm not sure.
I think they did.
It gave you all 3 of the Christmas packs.
Yeah, they took that off. I think Bottom Power would be a good pack. Possibly Deluxe pack. Or Golden pack would be everything I need. It comes with
Glory pack gives you the Brutuses you need.
Cars and
All those other
Glory.
packs, I think, gives you the Golden pack. I think only gives you like a casting rod, like a really
What's the Cars and Glory?
casting. It should be on the shop. Just type in Fishing Planet and then type in Gars. Unless they took that pack off the store too, because it's like a really popular buy.
$14.99.
It gives you Brutus rods, basically. They name it something else, but it's basically Brutus rods.
Christmas Giant Santa's pack.
It might be it. I'd have to look. What does it give you?
A spinning rod, a match rod, and a casting rod.
Does it come with a kayak?
Nope.
The one that I'm talking about came with all of the Christmas packs. It came with a kayak, it came with the cast, and it came with all the Christmas DLC for one price. You got the kayak, you got the cast in, spinning.
That'd be in the boat packs, but I don't see it. Yeah, it's not. saltwater pack. Blue Crab Island for that saltwater pack. I wish I would have known that before I bought anything. It has no boat, but blue crab. And or 551 pound weight bag weight. That would have.
Power pack comes with a 500 pound heat net too, and it comes with I think what, two heavy chasers and a cat boxer.
Except for it's more expensive.
No, it comes with a heavy chaser, a cat boxer, and a bottom sniper or something. It comes with 3 different bottom.
You can. I can almost go and buy all these rods that it's showing. I can buy the Beamer 500, Beamer 4005. I think I can buy that, right?
Yeah, you can buy the Beamer reel, but it's expensive. You don't got enough money for it yet.
Oh yeah, I was working up towards whatever it's called. That one lake, Falcon Lake.
I would just work towards Falcon Lake and get there, level up and get more money there too.
So that's what I should have done when I had premium.
The best thing to do, honestly, if you really wanna tell, if you're gonna buy anything, it wouldn't be worth it to buy any of those packs unless you have premium because you're not gonna get the XP fast, you're not gonna get the money fast. Like the premium is a must. I would get like probably get a month of premium and then buy one pack. Like float rods,
Does this game have spoonies in it?
Michigan gives you
Um,
hardly
oh,
anything bites on float rods except the big catfish. The catfish is for XP, the northern pikes are for money. So, and them catfish fight really freaking hard, like really hard. But they nerfed Michigan, so Michigan. Last time I went to Michigan, I couldn't even fill my net on fucking catfish. Used to, I could fill my net in like 5 minutes reel off time, if that. Oh, Rebel got offline. He thought I was gonna tell him this glitch. He messaged me and was like, "Hey, can you show me how to get underwater in Mississippi?" And I just ignored him.
wow, a scam call. Awesome.
Yeah, premium's the best thing to probably buy. Scars and Glory and premium.
I want to get the year thing, but I don't really want to spend that much.
The reason I say that is because if you buy the Gars and Glories pack, you'll have 3 good float rods. I think it comes with 3 good ones. Okay, you would have a float rod, and you already got a heavy chaser. So you can catch the catfish and the northern pikes. With that Gars and Glory, you would catch the pikes, and with that heavy chaser, you would catch those big catfish.
I only
And
paid
with the
five, 4.99 or 5.99 for that big rod or that heavy chaser.
the Gars and Glory pack is cheap too. The only
14.
downside is that you would need a kayak for the catfish, and it would cost a lot to rent a kayak. So you would have to find a pack.
My other account, it got hacked, and I had a bass boat. It was either a bass boat or a kayak on that pack, on that account. This account that I'm playing on right now, it got hacked, but I got it back by contacting PlayStation.
What was game sharing with somebody?
No, it got like, I don't know. It just got hacked. Same with this one. I didn't game share.
I never game share with nobody. It only took me one time to game share with someone and someone steal my account, and then I got my account back, but they stole it back again, and PlayStation banned my account. So it only took me one time to realize I don't ever game share with anybody else ever again. I had so many games on that account that got stolen.
Really, only the games I really only play, like I said, was this game, Fishing Planet, Fishing Sim.
Mike,
Uh,
skipping some comments. Okay, I
uh,
sent you a request. You're gonna
what's that
catch
other
hella
game called?
walleye now. Stop and go off the bottom.
Why is my PlayStation
Sent it on
tripping? Hello? Stop tripping.
Well, I can tell you some good free games that you can get into.
I got Hunting Simulator. I used to have that. I deleted that.
I like Rogue Company. Um, I don't play Fortnite. Apex Legends is pretty good.
I play that sometimes.
Freaking, if you're wanting to spend money, a really good game is Hunter Call of the Wild. It's really good.
I have something like that. It's called. Where'd that disc go? I done lost the discs for it.
Hunter Call of the Wild is better though because it's kind of like Fishing Planet but with animals. Like they have their big diamond
I have
fishing,
Hunting Simulator.
and like say the new maps that come out, like the DLC, you don't have to own the DLC to play on the DLC, which is really cool. You can go to a random server with somebody that's got a DLC map that you don't have, and you can hunt it, or you can have a friend start up one, and then you can hunt on his land without owning the DLC. As long as that server stays up, you can hunt on it.
I didn't know the Call of the Wild was out until after I got Hunting Simulator. Probably a month or two after. I honestly only thought it was out for Xbox and PC.
Her Call of Wild's good. I got it, but I haven't played it in a minute.
That's same with
Last time it was
Hunting Simulator. I've
I
not
just got back on this game and started grinding it.
I've not
Because the
played
PS5, I've been testing out new games. Like the PS5, they have a game that's basically Pokemon on PS5. It's
I
called
don't like
Johto.
I don't like Pokemon.
I'm a big Pokemon fan, so I played the shit out of it.
Yeah, I'm not. I've never really understood the game.
See, me, I'm like a redneck slash nerd. Like I'm redneck in the sense that I like to go fishing. I like, go full wheeling in my Jeep, fucking put big ass subs and speakers in my Jeep. But I also like to
That
fish.
sounds like something I do.
Games, Pokemon.
Yeah.
I got the lift kit on my Jeep and all the good shit.
I want to put a lift kit on my four-wheeler.
I used to have a four wheeler and stuff.
And then I want to take it through bounty holes.
I used to have everything. I used to have motorcycles. I've had a three wheeler.
I've never had a three-wheeler. I want one. I sort of want one, but not really, because it'd be like a four-wheeler, but
I sold my three wheeler. That three wheeler was a death fucking trap, dude. Like it was a wheelie champion. Like it was insane. That motherfucker was a death trap. Talking about I'd go down a big ass mountain and that motherfucker would catch neutral with no brakes. Cause you couldn't buy brakes for them because they stopped making the parts. You'd have to find places that has parts for them. But like that thing would catch neutral going down a big ass mountain and I'd have to jump off of it and it would do flips all the way down the mountain, flips and shit.
sounds fun.
The crazy thing about it was them things were built tough as hell. It would flip down a big ass mountain, probably flip about 15 times, but you get down to the bottom of the mountain, pick it up, it'll crank right back up.
The handlebars weren't bent.
No, the handlebars were like steel handlebars. They were built, like I said, they were built tough.
I'm telling you, I'd manage to break it somehow. You give me it for a week, oh, it'd be
I took
broke.
my three-wheeler in a deep ass creek, sunk it, and
I've done that.
basically broke the front wheel completely off the frame, and all I did was weld it back on. And even after I got it out of the creek, that sumbitch still cranked up and run. Like I completely submerged that three-wheeler underwater, and it still cranked up and run, dude. They built them three-wheelers tough as hell.
I was telling my friend, don't ever throw a rock
I
at a
didn't have
bull.
no snorkel.
Yeah, I figured that out the hard way.
I didn't just let it die, but
My
I completely submerged it and it still
Mine
died.
shut off. I didn't turn it off. I tried to turn it off when it was going under before it went all the way, before the snorkels went under, and I didn't hit. I guess I didn't hit the kill switch or something, or turn the key off or something, and it went under and it shut off by itself. I was like, well, that's not good.
I used to have those eyeball stuff. I used to have those where you have two-stroke crank kicks, 252 stroke.
I almost killed myself on a, as I almost killed myself on a 450. I think it was a 4-stroke.
450s or 4-strokes. I've had a 450 4-stroke.
It wasn't even mine. It was someone else's. They let me ride it. I couldn't even touch the ground. I didn't realize if you went full throttling, it would pop a wheelie. So I figured that out the hard way. They didn't let me know of that. I thought I was about to loop it.
I've even had a KX 500 2-stroke.
I didn't even go
I've
full.
gone 2-strokes.
I didn't even go full throttle on it. I went like a quarter of throttle, and it popped the wheelie. I was like, what?
I've had a Blaster 250 2-stroke. I've always wanted a Banshee, but could never get a Banshee.
I want a Banshee. Yeah, they're like from like 10,000 some or 12,000. They're
I gave my Blaster 2-stroke hell for all 250 2-stroke four-wheeler. I would jump big ass doubles on it. Freaking I'd jump over my buddy's car in that thing.
I broke my front axle.
Wheelie for champs. I broke my crankcase one time. I got out when it was muddy and tried to jump the double and fucking cased it, busted the crankcase, and then I fixed the crankcase, and then I put golf cart tires on it. And one day when it was raining, I was doing donuts in the road and shit. Well, I like the golf cart tires so good that I never took them off. Well, it was another one of those things where I went down there and tried to jump that double again, and it was the day after it got done raining, and there's a mud puddle right there next to the double. I come around the turn and my tires just were spinning, hit the double and cased it again and busted the crankcase so bad that it was unfixable. Like I broke some of the gears off and everything. So
I thought that was the end of that.
lost that four. Sold it a good bit for parts though.
That's a good thing. You can break stuff and then you can just sell it for parts and almost get all your money back. Almost, not
Now
exactly.
all my buddies grew up and stuff, so nobody has folders and stuff no more that they ride. So there's nowhere to ride up here anymore because all the trails grew up with weeds. So there ain't no trails
I don't
anymore.
ride.
There ain't no
I don't ride on
trails.
trails any. Sometimes I'll find a trail or some, or just make my own trail. But I usually ride on the street. I need a new tire for. I need a new front, left, and right tire. 2 new front tires. My front. Let's see. My front right tire, it's almost completely gone. There's no tread left on it. It's like a slick.
You know, up here we had a group of like 15 to 20 people that would ride four-wheelers, motorcycles, anything. Like ride on the street, run from the cops on the day, or
Yeah,
riding wheelies while the cops are chasing us, and then when we hit a trail,
I don't think I'd get away because I'd be the only one. That's the only thing if you're a solo.
we would even ride on the highways, get on the highway, and ride on the highways on our four-wheelers and stuff, swerving in and out of traffic.
Lane split.
I didn't like riding on the highway though. Parts.
I've only went on the highway once. I was following my dad.
Riding on a four-wheeler, that shit's scary as fuck. Like I'm talking about like
We
the
were,
main highways.
85 is, we were riding on 85. There's a little mud place down there. We took 85. I was following right behind him. For some reason, he was retarded and took the oncoming lane, so we had cars coming towards us, but we were off towards the grass, like 10 feet away from the road. But I was still scared.
Get all our camping equipment and drive down to the lake bottoms. You can only get there if you're on a boat or if you're on a board. And record fucking tents, have parties, drink beer from a whole bunch of chicks down there, fish, drink, bonfires.
My friend turned his four-wheeler into a boat.
Have parties every weekend.
He sunk that thing. That thing turned into a boat. I want to put a lift kit and like make it where I can go through bounty holes, but I don't want to spend like it's like 12K to do all that stuff, and that take me like 4 years to save up for, 4 or 5 years. And at that,
How good are you catching bass at Yellowstone?
um, pretty good.
I could set up a sponsored competition down there in Lone Star. You could have a chance of getting bait coins. I'm assuming a lot of people would enter in that because, you know,
You can put it on 5. You can put it on his 5, 2,
set
3.
it so only lower levels could join it too, like 1 through 20.
It'd have to be 1 through 22, 20.
Tarpon that I'm chasing is another one. This is going to be a lot of XP for my Brutus rod.
I want a BMW 1000 XRS. I think it's a XRS.
I just got 7,800 XP for catching this tarpon on a Brutus rod. That gave me a lot of XP. I've been needing to catch a unique tarpon. Ooh, I got another fish I got on the line. I gotta chase it. It's another tarpon. Yep, it's another tarpon. It's gonna be good XP for my Brutus. Oh, that's only 400 XP, but it's still decent. Yeah, unique tarpon up here in Blue Crab. If you're using a Brutus rod with barbless hooks, get up to 7 to 8,000 XP. You can get more XP if you use a weaker rod. Yeah, I'll send you a picture of the baits that I make in real life. Oh, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to get another fish, but yeah, I'll catch these fish and I'll show you the baits I make in real life. I made my own company. My company name is called Blistered Baits.
Like Cinco's?
Wanted to get a Cinco mold, but I never got a Cinco mold.
Uh,
I know how to fish Cincos.
dang. That's usually what I fish with, is Cinco's.
The Cinco mold is pretty. Right here's my personal best as a champion. The other two lakes they have walleyes, freshwater drum, catfish, crappie, um, what do they call them again? Carp, and then they got big bass too. Someone caught 11 pounder here recently in the one that's open or something. But yeah, I think rolling baits is the cheapest way to go. Like if you're passionate fishing like I am, best way to go is make your own.
I think I'm going fishing tomorrow, but I'm not sure.
I'm going fishing tomorrow for sure, for sure.
I'm trying to get someone to take me, but I don't know if they will.
Me and my girlfriend's going tomorrow.
I wonder what the weather's like tomorrow.
After my girlfriend gets home, we're gonna go scope out the lake that, or the. We're actually going to kind of like a river. It's this very slow moving part of the river. We're gonna go to the river and we're gonna go scope it out today.
Is it best to fish for bass when it's sunny or cloudy?
Anytime you just gotta know where to catch them. You can catch them in the sun. Just cast under trees.
That's what I did last time I caught one. It was underneath a tree where there was shade. I kept seeing splashes.
Shade in the trees. Or if you ever see bait fish like run in and pop in the top of the water, most likely a bass or a predator fish is chasing them. Um, Cloudy, you can catch them early in the morning, like at 5 o'clock in the morning. This is the best time to go. You can catch them top water early in the morning. Because early in the morning they're feeding. They also feed like late in the afternoon. Catch them midday when they're like resting. In the sunny times, you can catch them. It's just it all depends. Catch them in the rain.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be 73.
You just gotta finesse them in. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to catch me a striper or some largemouth or something. I probably won't catch one.
Never caught a striper.
Neither will I. But no, I'm going to fish the river. I don't really like fishing the river, but
kind of dog is it?
It's a medium-sized dog, or kind of counts as a small dog. It's a Maltese mix. I think it's like a Maltese Dachshund mix or something.
Yep, never heard of that. I'm actually about to look it up.
Just look up Maltese. He looks like a Maltese.
Oh,
I
it
got
looks like
more than one scalp.
it's a Shih Tzu mixed with.
Oh, mine's a Maltese.
But that's
Dachshund.
Maltese. Is a Shih Tzu. Maltese Shih Tzu. Or at least that's what Google says. A Maltese.
No, Maltese is its own breed. It's Maltese is not mixed with anything. It's just a Maltese. Mine's a Maltese mix. It's a Maltese Dachshund. I don't like Shih Tzus. Shih Tzus look ugly to me. Well, they're cute when they're younger, but when they get older, they look ugly. Unless they're like take to the groomer all the time.
Yeah, we used to have one, and we used to take it to the groomer all the time.
Unless they take to the groomer all the time and took really good care of them.
Yeah, we did that with ours. We had two Shih Tzus.
I can't hear shit. I think my dog just muted my mic somehow.
Oh,
Dog, did you turn my volume all the way down on my headset? That's what he done. He turned my volume all the way the fuck down.
wow.
Shit. Man, yeah, I don't like Shih Tzus. Shih Tzus, they gotta be taken real good care of. Like, take it to the breeder all the time.
That's what we did. We had to take ours like every week or two.
No, not to the breeder, but taken to the groomer.
Yeah,
They gotta be groomed and all that good stuff.
like every week or two. Well, now we have not a big, but it is a big dog. It's a retriever mixed with, we think, a Saint Bernard.
Like, golden retrievers are my favorite dogs of all time.
Yeah, that's what we
I'll show you
think
a picture of one
he's
of my dogs
mixed
that
with.
looks like that. This is Diesel right here. Hula Grub, you'll find it.
Let me double check what my account info is. I'm
Yeah, just type in Hula Grub, and then it's the first video that pops up. It will say, "Let's make skirted grubs, new mold and new techniques." That's the bait that I make, except mine's bigger than his. He's got the smaller 3.5 inch. Mine's a 6 inch. Mine's a 6 inch bait. It's a 5 inch without the skirt, and it's a 6 inch with the skirt. But that's how I make my bait, and you can look at it like he shows it in his bathtub. How the bait works, how it looks like in the water. It's a really good bait, super good bait. Like if you want to, some places you can find the big bites bait for cheaper. Like they go on sale. Them baits catch. That's where I caught that big 10 pounder on. Is one of my homemade baits. One of them hula grubs.
alright, I think I'm signed in. Yeah, I'm signed in. I forgot my email. That's what happened, so I had to go double check. I'm just gonna press next on all this stuff. I don't feel like reading it.
Yeah, I'll send you this link. Yep, that one. Like if you've never fished one of those, you definitely have to pick up some of those. Those baits right
Nah,
there are really freaking good. Like, see, this is what our problem is when we're fishing for bass, right? So you see all these YouTubers catching big fish on their Mondo worms and their big Guggen baits and stuff.
yep.
Well, they live in Florida, where bass will literally eat anything. We live in like Georgia and like you live in North Carolina. The bass don't really eat big baits like that. Like they do if you're on a boat and in deep water. But if you want to catch big fish, bank fishing, you have to use finesse lures like that hula grub, like that, smaller baits like 4 or 5 inch baits. You don't use something super big.
I use zooms. It's usually
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've never caught a bass on a Zoom worm. Any of Zoom's worms. I've never caught a bass on one of those worms that you can buy from Walmart or Academy.
that's
Um,
all I've caught any bass on is zooms.
Unless I go to like a bass pond that's not super overfished. Because what I do is I get on that Fish Brain app and I'll open the map and see where there's water next to me, and I go through where not a lot of people go or not a lot of people know about, and sometimes I'll go and just look for water and drive past water and like walk through the woods, and I know nobody fishes there, and I can catch bass there. Like I
It's
only
the
catch big
Yum
bass.
5-inch Stinger soft plastic pack of 8. See if I can find the color. Sometimes I use watermelon and sometimes I use green pumpkin.
I have some of them stinger baits too. Do you have a place called I can tell you a really good place to go and get cheap fishing baits, especially around this time. Do you have a place called Ollie's down there?
Yeah,
If you go to a place called Ollie's, it's a liquidation place, and you can get Yum baits, you can get Zoom baits, you can get freaking Havoc baits, you can get a bunch of different like big name brand baits down there for cheap. Like from 99 cents to $1.
Yeah, but mine's the olives down here. It is this like a bait shop, where is this like different stuff?
Ollie's is a whole bunch of different stuff, from
Yeah,
everything from food to air conditioners to
yeah.
mattresses. They sell everything.
Our thing is not a very big fishing section.
Oh, well, neither is ours, but you got to go whenever they stock stuff. So around this time, like right now when fishing's starting up and getting people's going bass fishing a lot more, right now I usually go once a week, sometimes 2 times a week to Ollie's. And right now is the time to go to start looking for Yum, Havoc. I've even seen Guggen baits in there. Um, I can find everything. Zoom, Havoc, all of it. They even got fishing rods down there
Yeah,
and bait casters in there.
I've not seen any bait casters.
I've only ever seen bait casters one time, and they sold out really quick.
I don't ever really
Because,
see people using bait casters down here.
well, I mean, I would assume because bait casters, well, a lot of people use them because it's difficult to use.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to put the time into learning not how not to backlash and all that good shit.
Oh, when I backlash, it makes me so mad. Half the time I just cut the line and put new line on it. I don't feel
If
like
you want to
picking all
go,
that
like
out.
I said, look up that SLX DC on YouTube. Look up the Corrado DC and the SLX DC on YouTube. It helps with not backlashing so much. The Scorpion is probably the better reel, unless you got $400 to spend. The Metanium DC reel would be the best one to go with because I didn't have $400 to spend on one.
Yeah, I ain't got that much.
If you want a good reel, because you said you buy loose rods and reels,
Yeah.
so I mean you're spending up in the hundreds on them loose reels anyway.
Yep.
So if I was you, dead ass, I would look into buying an SLX DC or a Corrado DC, and once you don't even gotta buy a rod, you take the reel off one of another rod that you have, throw it on one of those, like say you get them luge rods and reels,
Yeah.
take the reel off that luge rod, put that DC reel on one of those lure rods, and fish with it. Them DC rods, they're so freaking good. It's almost impossible to backlash them. Like my Scorpion, when I first got it, all I did was test it. I put it on a loose rod, and
Don't
I put a frog on it, and I went out there and casted it. I was casting in the wind. I would cast it as hard as I could. I would
don't give me a
never put
try.
my thumb on it. I
I
didn't put my thumb on it at all, and it
I
did
will
not
backlash it.
backlash.
I
I mean, you'll
don't.
get backlash if you put it on setting one, like the lowest setting, but
I,
I'm telling you, it is
I can
the
put.
worst
I'll put it
thing.
on a set two. I'll put it on set two, and I'll still backlash it.
Mine doesn't backlash on setting two. Like it overspools a little bit, like maybe about 2 or 3 turns, but not like blowing up the fucking reel.
Half the time I just cut my line. I don't feel like
I've
picking all that out.
I've yet to cut my line on one of the new reels
I
that
don't
they've
have
been
a
putting out.
license. What happened to my license?
You better release it.
I did.
You don't got a license. You better release it.
Lucky you. No penalties at this time. Yeah, it was only $100 fish for a $3,000 fine, and I only have
Have you got
3K on
more of
me.
those?
I used to take them at what's that beginning, like at Lone Star.
Like, does your dad fish or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could show him these videos of make your own bait and stuff, and they have every bait that you can think of. Like if y'all like Cincos, they got Cinco baits. They got quarter molds.
You don't really bass fish though.
Bass fishing's where it's at.
Yeah, I prefer bass over catfishing. Well, I'll go and I'll set my rod down and I'll let, like, as I'm waiting for bass, but I'll stick right by it and I have, like, the little bells on it as I'm waiting for a bite and I'll be fishing with my bass rod.
See, the thing is I can't catfish while bass fishing because if you're bass fishing, you can't just stand in one spot and
You
fish
have to,
that
yeah,
one
you
spot
have to walk around, but
and expect to catch a fish. Like I'll walk all the way across the lake. I'll walk all the way around, around and around to find the juicy spots. I'll catch two or three in one spot, run around to another spot, catch two or three there.
alright, I need to buy a new license. Dang.
But you could sell them. You could show them to your dad. Like I make a lot of money off these things. Like
Yeah, but how would you sell them?
us.
Like,
Well, you can do what I do. Freaking, I go to the gas station. Like, hey, can I sell my lures in your gas station? Like, you know those old redneck gas stations that sell live bait, and usually an Indian always owns them.
yeah.
Well, see, my gas station, I'm real good friends with this Indian guy that owns the store, and like, he's done told me I can sell my bait in there. And the way that we worked it out would be is that I sell the bait for the price I want it. I get the money, the price that I want, and he keeps the tax on it. So he taxes it. Say I sell it for $5.99 to $6.99. Okay, well he taxes it whatever he wants to tax it. So he can add 50 cents on, or just tax it normal like 7 cents, 7 cents on the dollar. So he keeps the tax from it, and I keep the price of what I want on it, which is I want 5.99 or 6.99. Or you sell them online. You can start up an Etsy account, sell them online, ship them out. Um,
That'd be a lot of work.
Amazon. People sell them on Etsy, Facebook Marketplace. You know, yep. Sell them on Facebook Marketplace.
There's a pond back in the woods I want to go fish on, but it's on so much property. I don't trust them. Half time they'll probably have a shotgun or something. You don't fish on a country person's property. Half the time they have a shotgun, and you'll get shot.
If you like, say, this is the icing on the cake right here. This is what made me decide I wanted to make lures. Um, yeah. He uses 1 gallon. See how many lures he can make with 1 gallon of plastics. And say those hula grubs, like he made 400 to 500 lures with 1 gallon of plastic. 1 gallon is only like 25 dollars. Well, I'm using a smaller lure than those worms that he making. It takes less plastic, so I can honestly make
Almost double.
what he made 500. I can almost make double that. This is the video right here.
Beep 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 beep. I think you're getting a fish bite.
This is what made me want to start making my lures. Because you think 400 plastics, how much money would you be spending on, say, worms or
Let's see, they're usually about anywhere from. Sometimes they're $3. Well, three.
uh, yeah, well, Zoom worms are about $3 to $4, and then if you're making young, it's about what 4 to 5. Some of their baits are like 3. Guggen baits, you're spending like 6 or 7.
Hold up, so what would that be? 3 times. What would you multiply that by? If it was $3. Well,
You'd have to do how many comes in a pack.
I'll say five.
Like
Like,
say how many
8.
baits come in a pack.
8 comes in a pack for like
So you would have to have,
$5.
like I done did the math. If I sell 20 packs of my bait, um, if I sold at least, because I put 12 in a pack. Gary Otomoto sells theirs
I got our
for
trophy walleye.
$8.99 and $9.99, and I only put 10 in a pack. While I sell mine for $5.99 to $6.99, and I put 12 in a pack. So I put two more in a pack. Sometimes, like I might put 14 in a pack.
I didn't know it was possible to get 227 XP from one walleye.
So I'll do the math for you. So let's see how much money it would be spending.
White Moose Lake is unlocked.
White Moose, I wouldn't go there. You need a heavy rods to go there.
I
It's
only
like a
have that
heavy
one.
chaser, but you need like at least a 40-pound rod to fish there.
That's what the
Not
heavy
the small
chaser is.
fish, but them big like lake trout are like they're heavy and they fight hard.
That's what that heavy chaser is, so I could only use that one rod.
Bait spawns in minnows,
I have minnows. I think I might have spawn sucks.
or not minnows, but shiners. So what you said they're about $3 a pack.
Yeah,
Let's say you wanted 50 packs, and it comes with like 8 in a pack.
8. Yeah.
So it would cost you to get 50 packs. It would cost you 100. And let's see, 8 times.
I have 2. That makes me so mad. I'm literally a dollar off of 3,000. I have 2,999. Like, why could I not just get that dollar extra? I cannot see anything in this game. It's dark, dark. Is there any way to turn your brightness up?
You can do that from your PlayStation. I don't know about the settings and stuff. I don't know how many you would get, and like I said, if you bought 50 packs, you'd be spending 150. I don't know how many worms would come in that. Out of 50 packs, you'd have to do what, 8 times 50?
Something like that.
I think 8 times 50, you'd get 400 worms for $150. So think you can get 400 worms by spending $20. That's how you save your money, right there. Boom. So yeah, that's how that would be it. So it would be $3 times you want 50 packs. So that's 3, and then you're gonna pay tax. So this is actually just not. This ain't really what you'd be paying. You'd probably be paying a lot more. Um, so you'd actually want to do 4 times 50 because tax would run it up to about $4 a pack. But say you're not paying tax, so $3 a pack. You want 50 packs. That's $150. Okay. Well, 8 comes in a pack, so um, 8 times 50 is 400. So you're getting 400 worms for spending $150. Well, everything, yeah, it's expensive to start out. You'll buy your injector, and your molds. That's the only two expensive things you need. Is an injector and a mold. Okay? If you're not making any screws or nuts, you don't need a lineup. You don't need none of that. So those would be your two expensive things, your injector and mold.
It's not letting me back in this map. Why is my game doing this?
You could make so much more plastics than what it costs to buy them, like commercially, like through Walmart or something. You can even sell them. People will buy the shit that you make if it's cheaper than the stuff that they're getting at Walmart. And if it's similar to the baits that they buy at Walmart, and you're selling them cheaper, and you can sell them in Walmart or not sell them in Walmart, but sell them at gas stations or sell them Facebook Marketplace or Etsy, people will buy that shit.
I think my game's glitched. It would not let me leave or go into this map.
What map are you trying to go to?
I'm in Emerald Lake. It will not let me go fishing or it will not let me leave.